Yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Action Jackson, and today's video I'm going to be talking about the Cowboys and Raiders preseason game. Yes, there's still 7 minutes left to go in the preseason game. It's still not over, but I'm going to talk about the game is pretty much over. So before we hop into the video, I would appreciate if you guys would like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment, and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content. Dak Prescott didn't look too bad today calling plays, right? I mean, this is the best that we've ever seen Will Grier ever look like being here in a Dallas Cowboy uniform. Not going to solely say this because of Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott does have a reason in it, but I felt like with the main storyline and how it is and everything in life, it's about competition. You know, when you're a competitive person, no matter who you are and what profession you are in, if your job title's on the line or, you know, you as a person is getting doubted and, you know, people are testing you and treat you below than what you actually are. Some people, they rise above that and they prove people wrong. So with the NFL, it just shows you that when you give a person who has heart that cannot be measured, and, you know, if you're in the NFL, you're already talented. So if you fuel somebody's fire by making them upset or down them, then I think you're gonna get the best out of a player or a person in general. That's what we saw from Will Grier tonight. Will Grier had a hell of a game. 27 completions with 33 pass attempts. He thrown the ball for 263 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air, and 2 touchdowns on the ground. He looked amazing tonight. Our leading receiver being Hunter Lepke, he looked very amazing tonight. He had 5 catches and 60 yards. On the ground today, he had 13 carries for 53 yards. So in total, he had 113 yards in scrimmage. And that's definitely somebody from the if you pay attention in the Cowboys draft community, we've been wanting to get a guy like Hunter Lepke. We saw him coming out of North Dakota State University, how he was mainly their main offense. And we knew in the West Coast scheme that, Mike McCarthy does love his fullbacks. So I believe now the running back room is a little bit more intriguing now, because you can't just say, you're carrying 3. Now you have to include Hunter Lepke with the game that he did have today. And Mike McCarthy did make it a point that Hunter Lepke was going to get starting reps today. So I'm very proud of him and what he's done with his opportunities, such as Will Grier. I think for sure Will Grier will definitely get another job, whether it's back with the Cowboys on the practice squad or he's even with the Niners, a team that we just traded with. I can see him being in their developmental system and potentially being the 3rd quarterback there. I can see him being a 3rd quarterback on somebody else's roster, depending what type of offense he goes to. He can potentially even be quarterback 2. Don't forget, he was a 3rd round selected quarterback in the 2019 NFL draft out of West Virginia. So Will Grier can play. It's just that, it sucks that it finally took him now to finally ball out. His first game against the Jaguars was not too bad of a showing, but that second game against the Seattle Seahawks looked terrible. And then, of course, this game, he's looking, amazing right now. And the game's not even over, so I don't know what his finishing stats can look like. Could possibly look even better. Tyron Johnson, who was formerly part of the Raiders, Chargers, Niners, Bears, played for a bevy of teams. 3 catches, 48 yards. He should have had a touchdown, which Will Grier missed on in the first quarter, very early on in the game. But Tyron Johnson should right now have a touchdown on his resume. Of course, that's going to hurt him when it's time for him to go look for another job in the NFL. Simi Fehoko, 3 catches, 30 yards. Jalen Marino Copper, 2 catches, 16 yards. Defense did their job today, only holding the Raiders to about 16 points. I know they're still driving right now, so again, I don't know what the final end stats are going to be. But I just love that the defense has been doing pretty good today. If we're looking at the penalties today, we've only had 4 penalties today, which has been a preseason low for right now of our penalties. In the past 2 games, we've been averaging 6 penalties a game. We lowered it by 2 penalties today. We didn't turn the ball over today. We only got sacked 1 time. More efficient on 3rd and 4th down. Had more first downs than the Raiders. We only had to punt the ball. We didn't even have to punt the ball this game because, of course, we went for it on 4th down. We won, of course, time of possession. And also, Brandon Arbor, he looked pretty good today. I know he did miss a 59-yarder today, so essentially a 60-yarder field goal. He attempted, he missed it. Not too off right, but for sure, he did redeem himself earlier today, and he did make a 55-plus yard field goal again. So, I'm really proud of him on that stint, but I still feel like the Dallas Cowboys should go out there and call Robbie Gould or even Mason Crosby to see that if they are kicker for this year. I understand that the Dallas Cowboys, they still want to add or potentially find themselves their own kicker, so that's where they can have a kicker for the next 10, 15 years without having to trade any draft capital or, constantly pick up, release different kickers every year. So that's about it for the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.